Hello everybody and welcome your faces back to CryptoJet once again, where today we're going to be talking about Hbar or Hedera, hash graph, however you call it. It's such a complicated, such a nice sounding name for a coin, right? So we're going to go into the technicals right now. We're going to notice that there is a price ceiling at this point, and we're going to notice some other zones of support and resistance. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what a choppy graph looks like. So what you're looking at right now is one of the most choppy graphs I've ever seen in my life. By choppy, I mean there is no clear price action, right? So you can see somewhat of a downtrend, you can see like a channel, you can see a lot of these different things, but it is very, very filthy because all the price is doing is going like this pretty much, right? Even though it's making a trend, it's going like this, and that's what I call a choppy graph. And in these situations, the only way you can make money is if you actually invest in the long term, which is what I do with crypto anyways. But day trading, it is very, very, very complicated. So if you go down to the lower time frames, you can see just how choppy it is. You can just see the price going up, down, up, down. So let's say for day trading, it does provide a lot of opportunities for entry and exit points, but it is very random as well. So I'd be very careful day trading this coin. So very quickly, what I can notice is that this coin is actually holding off pretty well, considering the recent correction, the recent bear market that has been bestowed upon us. So right now, one of the most important zones that I see is this sort of 15-cent zone right here, which acted as significant resistance in the past, right here, and acting as support very recently. Now, this was somewhat of a liquidity spike right here, that lower red wick that you can see. So it's probably it's just a liquidity grab, which means that people just were able to purchase this coin at a better price because of that wick. Now, this could be intentional, institutions do this a lot, but it could also be just a major sell-off and then a very, very big bullish pressure emerging from buyers who think that the coin is at a discount. So what we can see currently is somewhat of a downtrend for this coin, and we're going to be waiting. It seems like in the next few days, perhaps the next week, we may see somewhat of a trend reversal. So we've reached and we've hit the 200 period moving average at this point right here. The coin has actually bounced away. This has happened before when the moving average actually hits the price. It usually for some coins means that there is going to be a change in direction of the trend. So we're going to move on to the 4-hour time frame now. We always do our top-down analysis, and we can see that this is a very, very valid downtrend, and we can see that there is potential for this downtrend to actually be broken out of at some point. So we're going to notice another zone of resistance, another zone of support right here, and we're going to see what the price does once we actually hit that zone. So there's a few possibilities. It can hit it, it can bounce up, do a retracement and continue going up into this next sort of significant level of resistance. Or on the other hand, you can just keep consolidating somewhere between this area, because as you can see, there is great resistance right here. You can see the price bouncing off of this zone. Let me just plot that out for you very quickly. So it's very dangerous trading this in the short term, but in the long term, it seems to me as if we're actually going to break out of this downtrend and perhaps be going on to, you see how that zone of resistance actually seemed decent on the 4-hour time frame, but it is complete dog shit right here, because you can see the price action is just so choppy. Look at it, it's just so choppy. There's nothing to look at. So the indicators that I would use right here is this 200 period moving average. I would use the fact that if we break out of this downtrend, there is a possibility of us continuing upwards, but let me just say, I fully expect it to go in a completely choppy fashion, even if it does start going upwards, which is good for long-term investing. Obviously, it's a good project, but for short-term investing, it is very, very, very difficult to make money off of it. So that's about it for Hbar. Let me know what you think. We're going to start making videos a little bit more in depth very soon. We're going to talk about the full projects like we did before. We're just sort of experimenting with the content. We're trying to see what you guys like. So let me know down in the comments below what you like to see. Like the video, show me some support, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.